Alright, Abusua in channel and some more baby channel. So that's why I bear media judge. Abusua num you know I say Abronye. Yes, say Abronye akwoka asem enya asem. Na man bone echemu eche say Abronye ne legal team lawyer Honorable Alexander AfenyoMarkins, the minority leader. Na Abusua amane bone echemu eche say Abra who defend Abronye no. On one mum Alexander AfenyoMarkins oye Abronye ni lawyer no and I say yes ni lawyer no Abusua ode no ho akwakoto asemu yentie na ekoso emra sesia ha that's why be media giche be so ase obe subscribe dia my bobo notification bell no so for more podcast updates that's why be media giche Abusua for be share na so dia men say ha ye ni atem eni di no bu kwan so ya adwen na eche we na yehu na yete wo social media so di o yentie na ekoso ma sesia that's
NPP minority leader Alexander AfenyoMarkins na okwa could defend NPP Bono regional chairman Abronye DC na ono ena echese ye arrest Abronye DC no ne legal team lawyer no Abusua na AfenyoMarkins ena na defend Abronye DC na o defend Abronye DC no Abusua ono asanso de ne ho akwakoto asemu enanya Abronye DC nkwana na o defending one NPP communicator bi na after say asem no kokọ pie mu court no remande one NPP communicator say AfenyoMarkins ne bufu ya odidi judge o rule case no odidi na tema o kase judge no oye shame the Ghana judicial system and ensema okekan no Abusua wakwa akofa asem de ama no ho asisi ano ye baba ye den ye baba site no contempt of court Abusua na adentina wa oye lawyer na onimomra no say judge rule case in favor of anase against o client adentina okojina baby edidi nkomo a say or file allegations on the judge. Ono no AfenyoMarkins say ono no say site no contempt kra na why ready say obekwa akodem ewo jail. According to AfenyoMarkins no or say site no contempt kra na why ready say obe face jail term. And Black Rasta aba edin sembi aba beto jafa mom yenko na yenkonko tie ensema so unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so that any update be able drop no wonso wonsa ebetumi akabi intisa allegations na AfenyoMarkins file on judge in the CC ano ye site no contempt of court Abusua mom yenko tie Black Rasta madam say
that judge, the circuit court judge, shame unto him. Shame unto him. He has brought a big shame unto himself and the judiciary. That prosecutor does not need a person in custody. They've granted him bail. Yes, sir.
I just want to I want to advise as a lawyer if the judge should hold you for contempt, would I and my
You should hold me for contempt.
No.
Please, you should hold me. I'm ready. You should tell me.
Leader, I'm not worried about you. I want to know if
I want to go to jail.
Leader, please
listen. You should tell me.
I want to know if I'm complicit, so I dissociate.
No, you won't be complicit.
Okay.
What have you done? Then you should tell me.
Okay.
What you've done is shameful. We are a country of democrats. We are a country of democrats. You are a judge of a lower court. Prosecution comes, you are leading him to say that or grant him a remand order. The man refuses and acts professional at the bar. Then you go ahead and you say that the forensic examination, and let's say unless he gets the clerk decides to delete the record, because I ensured that every single thing entered the record and I was paying attention.
Put me in jail. I want to go to jail. AfenyoMarkins defies judge. AfenyoMarkins is simply called leader because he's the leader of the micro minority in parliament. that has no teeth to bite. Just noise. This is AfenyoMarkins. He's one of the worst politicians I have seen in the history of this country. This guy. I don't know. There is a certain perception that when you are the leader of the minority, you have to behave senselessly. Have you observed that? Almost every leader of the minority in parliament, every time, is behaving waywardly. Every. Or else people will say you are not hard. You are not hot enough. I hear his side wants to get rid of him. But, my brother, my sister, let's go to the substantive issue. Abronye DC. Talks with no common sense. Most of the time, he's just talking. And when you ask him to repeat what he says, I wonder if you'll be able to trace back. My brother, Abronye DC has defied his own party. He has become lawless. He has told his party time and again that he's untouchable. This is Abronye DC. He's the main hatchet man for Dr. Bawumia. Canada, Japan has said it before that if Bawumia did not control his backing dog, he would also unleash his own wild backing dogs on him during the primaries. Do we remember? This is Abronye DC. Anytime the NPP wants to do a dirty job, this is the latrine man. They bring him to clean the latrine and pour more dirt. And it's sad. We live in a country where communicators do not need common sense anymore. What they need is foolhardiness and insults. So instead of clutching an encyclopedia of wisdom, they tuck under their arms an encyclopedia of insults. So you hear them arguing on radio, on TV, and it's the hottest ancient insults that they unleash on people. And I've said that time and again. That's Abronye, and he's full of lies. I used to really admire him. You know, I like it when empty-headed people try to pick up a few things along the way. I see them as learners, so we encourage them. But when people praise them and make them feel like they have reached, unfortunately, because they are already empty upstairs, they mess up them all. That's the case with Abronye. Sadly, Abronye sat on his show one time and said that Raymond Acha and Iyoko had paid me some big money. And whenever I do a story, I send to Raymond Acha. And Raymond Acha sends a message back to me saying, yeah, thumbs up, you do well. And I was like, where did Abronye get this from? I used to think that this guy at least spoke some truth. The moment I heard this from him and some other falsehoods, time after time, I told myself, nah, this guy is a crook. From that time, anything he says, I just laugh over that. Hey, trust this guy at your own peril. They don't speak the truth. He and Bawumia are from the same school of thought. Lie to them. Fake it till you make it. Well, Abronye sat on his show, Wohia TV, and he started to attack a judge. One Francis Boateng. He attacked him Hey, what did Abronye say on his show? Run the doors. Hey, he's called Kwame Bafo, popularly known as Abronye DC. My brother, my sister. He labeled the presiding officer a political judge and alleged that the court is used by the government to oversee their